Hi Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chelsea. In this reading, for those of you not in communication right now with your person, we're going to find out why and when will they communicate. To book a personal reading with me, all information is in the description box below. And today is the 27th of May 2023. Time here in Bali, Indonesia is 12:29 p.m. Please bear in mind that this is a collective reading for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. If you were divinely guided to watch this video, this message is meant for you, even if you're dealing with the same sign. Okay, now let's get your reading started. Spirits and angels, please to show me for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. The person they're not communicating with right now. Why are they not communicating, and when will they communicate? Knight of Pentacles, they're definitely dragging their feet to communicate. Knight of Pentacles also can indicate somebody who is very busy, because Knight of Pentacles is a very hardworking character, right? So they may be very busy working with the Ten of Wands, or just keeping themselves occupied with work. And Ten of Pentacles, two tens here can indicate maybe there are a lot of responsibilities, burden, currently that they could be facing that's related to themselves, to their family, or building something, building their life, planning for something in the future. So but the strength here indicates ego. It could be their ego, but it also can be an indication of them just holding back, trying to be strong, trying to not be the first one to reach out. The Emperor here is in reverse, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune right here. It's like they don't want to go out of control. I hope that makes sense. The Emperor in reverse is like somebody who could be losing his or her control, but at the same time we've got the strength here. So it's like a battle where in one hand it's like they don't want to lose control by being the one who starts communicating, okay? So maybe ego is at play here. It's their ego. So they don't want to look weak or seem weak. They want to look like they're strong. So there's also a very stubborn energy, because the Emperor is quite stubborn. Three of Wands here is in one first. Maybe, you have turned your back on them. They may think that you've already turned your back on them. So they don't want to lose face, as we Asian would say it, or Chinese would say. I'm Chinese Malaysian. Lose face, as in like that saying, it's related to basically ego. So they don't want to look weak, right, in your eyes. They want to be strong, and they don't want to seem like, with Emperor in reverse, like they've lost control. Very headstrong, stubborn energy, but not rightfully so. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse definitely indicates there is no communication right now. Very slow communication, if there's any. And we've got the Nine of Wands. So they're scared. They're very guarded. Maybe they're feeling hurt right now. Feeling weak, but trying to look strong. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe they're hurt because of something you've said to them as well, or hurt by the last communication that both of you had with each other. So there are two tens here. It might take about 10 days or 10 weeks, even up to 10 months for them to communicate, okay? Just take what resonates with you, because the Nine of Pentacles is a very, very slow energy. My suggestion is to move on, to move forward, and this person has to figure it out for himself or herself, right? I think it's, again, their ego, a battle of power. Hope that makes sense. They don't want to lose their power. They don't want to look weak. So that's their issues. That's their issue. And I feel like when they're ready, they will, but they're moving very slowly. So it's going to take a while. 8 of Wands, here's some reverse. There's a delay in communication. So maybe within 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or even 10 years. Hope this isn't that long, but by that time, I think you've already moved on. But don't be surprised, yeah, because I have an ex, my first boyfriend. We broke up, and it was like, it has been so long, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, or even more than that, 12 years. And I heard from him like 12 years later, some crazy, like long, it was so long ago. And he texted me because I still had the same number. He texted me and said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And then he was like, "I heard you're no longer with that person you've been with for a while." And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "I thought maybe this would, give us a chance to reconnect and yada yada yada." But I said no, because I don't have any feelings for him anymore. It's been way, way, way too long. But apparently he still had feelings for me. He said of everyone else that he has been with, he would always compare them with me, and I was always the one that he would drop anybody, anything, just to be back with me again. But for some of you, it could be this scenario, okay? But again, my suggestion is to, if you're waiting for somebody to communicate with you, best to not wait, to just keep moving forward. Wheel of Fortune here. This could also be an indication of maybe moving on, changing path, or taking a different direction would move you to a direction that would serve you much better with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? I'll pull out a few more cards here. And you know what I suspected was that the only reason why I was so unforgettable to my first boyfriend, he was my first, but I wasn't his first. He had a girlfriend before. But I think the only reason why I was so unforgettable was because of his ego. His ego was crushed, right? Because I was the only girl who has ever broken up with him. He had his exes, he would always break up with his girls, and then he never got dumped ever in his life, and I dumped him, and it crushed his ego. And this is why, I thought of that story, because of the ego here. So after I broke up with him, obviously, he flew back from the UK, and then he tried to mend things with me, or try to get me back, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. I didn't love him anymore. So that was it. But he didn't try anymore after that, right? For the longest time, like, I don't know, 10, 12, 13, 14 years, I don't know, so long ago. And then, but he still hasn't forgotten about me. So what I'm seeing here, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, this person you haven't been communicating, I think they're going to take a while before they communicate. And by the time they do communicate, it could be a little bit too late. Yeah, you may have already moved on. And we've got the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse. This person loves you, cares about you. They need you. Now Pentacles in reverse. I think there's this energy where they are not communicating right now because, okay, they're very busy, obviously, but also at the same time, there's this ego where they don't want to look as though they're needy. They don't want to need you. They want to try and like do things on their own, 10 of Wands, without you. Like, I can handle this on my own. I can be without Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I don't need to talk to him or her all the time, or I don't need to talk to them right now. So there's definitely this energy where they're doing the best that they can to hold back and to not talk to you. But truthfully, they want to, okay? They really, really want to. But again, Nine of Wands, they're definitely guarded. They may feel hurt over something here, okay? Feel hurt, their ego may have gotten hurt here. Let's see just a little bit more. King of Pentacles. Some of you could be in the same gender relationship, not all of you. Page of Wands, my 2 pages. See, yeah, definitely no communication right now between 2 of you. Queen of Wands in my first. King of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles. So this person could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus like you are, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of water in their chart. A lot of fire as well, doesn't matter. Can be any sign. They feel like you're ignoring them. They feel like you're not interested, because maybe you are also not really communicating with them. It could mean that as well. They're definitely focusing on your work right now. There is no hanky-panky, hanky-panky, hanky-panky. Who says that? Is it my mom? Like, older people would say, no hanky-panky. There's nothing hanky-panky. There's nothing, like, I feel like they're focusing on your work, right? Not really doing anything else, not really having an affair, or not really being sexually intimate with anybody. I don't see that at all, to be honest. I feel like they're not communicating right now because of their ego. Mainly it's because of their ego, and also because they're just focusing on their work. But they will communicate eventually, but it's just so slow. So slow. They're moving very slowly. Some of you, if they take too long, if you want to play the game, you gotta play the game well. If it's too long, then someone just might forget the other person. So that could be that for some of you, but I feel like they really do want to move towards you, offer you something, but they're definitely holding back. They do care about you, they do love you, but they're trying to do without you, trying to do without talking to you. They could also be very busy with their family's affair, Wheel of Fortune. Maybe some changes are being made in their life right now due to home situation, family. Could also be traveling, Wheel of Fortune. A lot of focus on their work and family affairs, something that they're prioritizing right now at this moment, okay? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, this is your reading. I hope you resonated in some way, shape, or form. If you did, please hit like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to be notified every time when I post your videos and every time when I go live, don't forget to hit on the bell notification button. I do give free personal readings during my live stream, so make sure you click on the bell notification button, okay? Take care. Hope to see you back here again sooner than later. Bye.